What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to this Europa League preview here on Anfield Agenda. The Reds travel to Belgium to take on Union Saint-Gilloise in what is pretty much a dead rubber for us, but we do have to fulfil the fixture, of course. Liverpool have safely topped the group, so we are through to the knockout stage, avoiding that playoff round against one of the teams that drops down from the Champions League. So that's the good news. The bad news? I actually don't really have much bad news around this one, my friends. The difficult part, though, was trying to come up with an 11 that Jurgen Klopp can put out that won't really impact us negatively ahead of the game against Manchester United on Sunday, and of course the really busy festive period coming up. I know Jurgen will want to treat this competition and this game with respect, but the rest of us in the fan base, well, we want us to just come out of it unscathed. Obviously there is still some stuff that needs to be resolved in the group, but thankfully nothing that really concerns us. So we do have to be professional, we do have to put a team out, we do have to do our score predictions and our starting 11 predictions, but I promise you, this was one of the most difficult predictions I've done because I simply didn't know how to put together a team. So what I have done is slightly tweak the formation. We've gone to a 4-2-1-3 here, so I'm going to have two deeper lying midfielders pretty much. Let's get into it. So I'm going to do what I always do, which is start off with my score prediction, then go in and go through my predicted 11. As always, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section. Do drop a like on the video if you enjoy it. Most importantly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We will, of course, be live for a watch along of the game an hour before kickoff. Actually, no, I'm lying to you. 45 minutes before kickoff for this one. It is the early kickoff on Thursday, so keep that in mind. So let's start off, as we always do, with the score prediction, my friends. And as I said, I found it difficult to put an 11 together, so with that in mind, I've tried to be rational, reasonable, for the first time maybe ever in a prediction, so this is what I've gone with. Score for me is going to be 1-1. You know, that's you probably make sense of that when you see the team, but I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to say we can't go over there and win. I'm just trying to be realistic considering the 11 that I'm about to show you guys. So keep that in mind in the comments. So let's start off now and go through my predicted 11, starting as we always do with the goalkeeper and the centre back. So let's start off and see who we've gone for here. Well, no surprises. I've gone for Queeveen Kelleher in goal, of course. You don't want to risk Allison in this, and this has been Queeveen's competition anyway. And for centre-back positions, after thinking about it, ultimately I ended up going for Jarrell Kwanzaa and Joe Gomez. They are the two that I would like to see Jurgen Klopp go with. Obviously, as much match preparation or as much repetition, whatever you want to say, as many games as we can get Jarrell Kwanzaa out on the pitch, the better. Obviously, he's just starting out on his Liverpool career as a professional, as a senior team player, so we want him to get those match reps. And Joe Gomez could do with as many games as possible as well. So that's the centre-back pairing and the goalkeeper. Moving into the full-back positions, this is where it starts to get a little bit more complicated. Obviously, I don't want to use Trent Alexander-Arnold. I don't want to use Kostas Tsimikas, but I do still have to put out a team. So, what have I gone for in the full-back positions? Well, as you can see, I've gone for Connor Bradley to come in at right back, and I'd really love to see him there in all honesty. He has worked his way back from pretty much a long-term injury concern, which kept him out for the second half of pre-season and right up until now. So great to have him back and available. So I've got for Connor Bradley on the right-hand side and Luke Chambers, who of course has had a couple of starts in this competition, on the left-hand side. Hope you're still with me so far. Trust me, it gets a little bit trickier as we move on. So just to confirm again, the back five: Kelleher in goal, right back Bradley, left back Chambers, Jarrell Kwanzaa and Joe Gomez are the centre backs, and I probably expect Gomez to get the armband for this one as well. Now we move into midfield, and as I did say, we slightly tweaked the formation a little bit. We've gone to a 4-2-1-3, which isn't too far removed for the 4-3-3 you usually play with, or the 3 box 3 in possession, but I don't know if Jurgen will bother with that in this one. Right, midfield. So, as I said, two anchoring positions, one advanced one, and who have I gone for? Well, in the advanced positions, I've gone for Wataru Endo, and I've gone for McConnell. I think McConnell is coming back in, needs to get some more games, more senior appearances the better for him, and this seems as good an opportunity as any to give him a run out. So Wataru Endo and McConnell are going to be my defensive midfielders. Obviously, we got the news that Alexis McAllister could be out until maybe around the 20th, 21st of December, as that wound on his foot heals, those stitches that he had to get. So that's going to keep him out for a little bit longer. No Bajcetic, no Thiago, although Thiago is at least at Kirby starting to work his way towards match fitness. So Endo and McConnell in the defensive positions, and ahead of them, I think Harvey Elliott. If nothing else, just to keep Harvey in a match rhythm. You could make a very good argument as to Harvey Elliott starting against Manchester United at the weekend, and I will do that when we move on to the United preview. But for here, I think no harm. We have to have some semblance of professionalism, so we go for Harvey Elliott in the advanced midfield position. And now we move into the attacking end of the pitch, which, again, was very difficult. You don't want Mo playing in this game. You want to rest him up for the United game, and then, of course, the Arsenal game, the West Ham game, and the sheer plethora of fixtures coming up. So what have I gone for? Well, we'll start off in the wide areas. No surprises here, I don't think, on the right anyway, with Ben Doak. He has come back. He was in the matchday squad for the last game, so I think Ben Doak should get the start on the right. And I've kind of thrown in a bit of a curveball here with Curtis Jones. I don't want Diaz to play because I want him to be rested. Jota is, of course, getting back to fitness, so I don't want him thrown in here either. And as we've learned previously, when we played Midtjylland in a dead rubber, we don't want to have too many senior players out there because look what happened to Jota when that game took place. So I've gone for Ben Doak on the right and Curtis Jones in an advanced wide position on the left. I feel he can play there, and if this was a bigger game for us, maybe I wouldn't be pitching it, but for this one I've gone for Curtis on the left. Now all that remains for us to really discuss, my friends, is who goes through the centre. Have I gone for Darwin Núñez? Have I gone for Cody Gakpo? Have I pulled something dramatic out of the bag? Well, what I've gone for is Cody Gakpo. And again, I expect Darwin to start against Manchester United. Gakpo could indeed start as well. Right now, I feel like you can make an argument for either of them to play through the centre against United. So I want to play Gakpo in this one just to continually try to build up his confidence, get him into more goal scoring form. And that's my team. It was a difficult one. I'm not expecting it to be pretty, but ultimately, we've done our job in this group and we just have to fulfill this fixture, hope to not pick up any injuries, maybe try to get the result because you do want to keep confidence going. So just to confirm again, this is my predicted 11 for Liverpool's trip to Belgium to take on Union Saint-Gilloise. Caoimhín Kelleher in goal. Right back Conor Bradley, left back Luke Chambers, centre back pairing of Jarrell Kwanzaa and Joe Gomez, into midfield with Toro Endo and Young McConnell, and then ahead of them Harvey Elliott, up top right hand side Ben Doak, left hand side Curtis Jones, and through the centre Mr. Cody Gakpo. So my friends, that is it from me. But now it's over to you guys. Let us know your thoughts. Do you agree with my team? Do you disagree? Is there something that you would have done differently? And how much are you looking forward to the game at the weekend? Don't forget, I will be joined for the United game by Mr. Adam Stott of FU TV, formerly of the United Stand, and now also my teammate on top of the league. So we will be doing a watch along together here on Anfield Agenda for that at the weekend. You won't want to miss it. It's going to be box office. Also, while I have you, tickets for the Boston show are going to be on sale on Friday, I'm led to believe, from Ticketmaster over in the US. So do keep your eyes out for that one if you've any interest in coming along. If you don't, I will see you guys soon. We will have plenty of content coming this week ahead of the United game. But until then, have yourselves a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching and much love. Bye-bye.